Breaking news. Volcanic eruption in Iceland. And we have Snipefried on the scene. Snipefried, how are you doing?
Oh, they're not lying here. Everything is good. Just volcano. I'm not dead. Bye-bye. That was Snipefried. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello. That was quite a news report you had there.
Yeah, I'm happy.
I mean Snæfriður.
Mm-hmm.
Was that live from Snæfriður?
Yeah, probably.
Probably, yes.
But yeah, volcanic eruption in Iceland. Am I alive? Yes.
Volcano
That's
man.
good.
Stressful.
That's
knowing
good.
this is happening around me.
Yeah, only a few meters from your house.
Yes, only 3,000, 4,000
No,
meters-ish?
more like 400,000 meters.
Yeah, give or take. Few thousand. But I'm
only
saying-
a few thousand meters away from where Olsen is right now.
True.
And he's still alive,
Smallest
breathing in the poison
volcanic
fumes.
eruption in the history of Iceland.
Yeah.
Is the smallest
Hopefully
one?
We'll be still going
Yeah.
next week.
It's very small. They're even thinking of not giving it a name, but I think that's just rude. Why can't it just be small? Why can't
That's
it have a
very
name?
rude.
Yeah, Mark has
Size.
some hot takes about the volcano and people going there.
Size isn't everything, guys.
It's how it erupts more matter. Come on.
It's all about the final explosion.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Max is
Yikes.
so shook.
Yikes. I'm so cold I could
Yikes.
do with a little volcano right now.
Yeah, just
My
standing
plan
close
to
and
go there on Wednesday.
ooh.
You're going there on Wednesday?
Because it's so tiny, it'll probably go away before I can on next weekend. So I'm just gonna rush to Reykjavik, hike there, see it, go back, and then report it live in this podcast.
Okay, but don't go and stand on the lava like a lot of people
I'm
are
gonna
doing.
poke it, of course.
But
I
the
saw
lava has
some-
like a thick crust, even though it's when you
Yeah.
jump on it, it's a bit
Can you-
bouncy. But
Yeah, and the ground around is also kind of,
Yes,
Kinda
they're burning
sinking,
around
but,
the volcano.
it's fine. I can walk on it. I can play on it with my kids.
yeah, it's kind of like a bouncy
Oh,
board
kids,
when you
stand
jump on it.
next to this.
Mm-hmm.
Stand next to this spewing lava. I'll take a picture
It's
of you.
not a relative of yours, Marta.
Yeah, a relative of ours took his kids there,
Mm-hmm. Hot takes on volcano.
and they were
times.
very
Not-
close to the lava. Like, I don't mind people going and like looking at it, cause honestly, like, it's pretty cool. I'd like to see a volcano,
It's 4 out of
but-
10. It's okay.
But just why are people going right next to the lava and just like there was someone that lit a cigarette with the lava? Just like
Just trying to be
Kinda
cool,
rad, I guess.
If you want to have one story to tell people,
Yeah.
well, I'm pretty cool.
yeah,
I once lit my cigarette on a live volcano.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
it's a
touch
pretty
it till I
dope
burn
thing
it.
to say, but also like okay.
I'm gonna touch it with my hand and burn it off and be like, I touched a volcano. That's why I don't have a hand.
Yeah,
even
and
more
everyone
cool,
would be like, yeah, you're dumb.
You're just dumb.
I would be like, someone lit a cigarette and I want in my hand.
Yeah, and literally, like, on the first night that it happened, when they weren't sure, like, how
Yeah.
everything was, some guys went and were, like, chilling on the lava and whatever, and they were, like, when they were asked about it, they were like, oh, you only live once,
True.
and it's like, okay, yeah, you
Mhm.
do,
That
but-
reminds me of a certain song from Lonely Island.
yeah, I had that song stuck in my head after I read that news article for so long.
Mhm.
It's a good
but
song
yeah,
about
I think
Sing
it's
volcano man.
like it's
But the
okay
dangers
to
in
go
life.
look at the volcano and take pictures with it and whatever, but just keep your distance a bit,
Yeah, social distance from the volcano, 2 meters apart, please.
Yeah.
It, mi-
I mean,
like
the
it might
pictures-
seem different when you're there because now you see pictures, but it might be that when you're there it's like this is going like slower than a turtle.
But you
And
don't know,
I'm
maybe
like-
he's gonna run on you all of a sudden.
I'm
You
like
don't know
100
what
meters
kind
from
of-
the things that are spewing out. I can just walk up close to the kind of slowly moving lava that's creeping up.
It
Yeah,
might
but
be creeping
it's-
up to you slowly, but it's maybe tricking you.
unpredictable.
Maybe
unpredictable nature. You don't know what would happen.
Yeah. Apparently they're doing helicopter rides over it.
I know, I want to do that
Yeah.
too.
I think the helicopter ride would be very cool.
It would be.
Yeah, but it's probably so expensive.
I Olsen, you haven't checked.
It's probably 50 kronos to rent one person.
No, it can't be. It's much cheaper.
What? I need to check now. I'm checking right now.
I'm gonna guess 12,500 kroners.
But yeah, I've seen like pictures of people that went hiking close by that like took a picture from a bit of a distance, and those pictures were just as cool as the ones up close, you know?
Yeah.
And
okay.
yeah, and some people are like hiking up to where the lava is coming out and stuff, and like, no, don't do that.
You only live
like,
once,
okay,
right?
There's a lot of people like down at the bottom where the like kind of crusty part of the lava is.
Crusty part, yeah.
And I mean, as long as they're not on it, I guess that's okay. I won't be angry at them. It's still kind of stupid, but it's better than the people that are going right, like where the spewing lava is, that can hit you at any time and like, yeah, hurt you a lot.
Oh my god, the website is super slow for this.
But how expensive is it, Olsen?
It's working still. I'm checking if I can go to other websites. It's easy.
There's
but this
probably
website,
a lot of people checking it out.
Yeah, because there's an interview with the guy, but it doesn't say the price. He's just like, oh yeah, we have a helicopter ride.
Yeah,
of course.
I need to know. If it's cheap, then I will do it rather and live stream it.
And also, it's kind of, I think it's kind of weird, like people that are just like, you know, wearing very thin shoes and stuff, and are walking on the lava and whatever.
Okay, so
Yeah.
At least wear proper shoes, you know. If you're gonna
walking
die,
on the
wear
lava.
good shoes.
Walking on the lava in general, I feel is
Yeah.
like not really a great idea. It's
No.
not properly set. You might just fall through the outer layer of lava that is like crusted, that is
Yeah.
you know is crust and be dropped into a pool of hot lava.
Yeah.
Oh, finally I got it in.
Some hot spaghetti sauce.
Sign up for Volcano watch list. I got the price already in the news.
But they also
guess what
said
the price
like
is?
on the news that they don't want people to be as close as they are because there might be gas poisoning from the lava.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is another point. Like people are like, oh, but I'm not like going that close to the lava. Like I'm not walking on it or whatever. But you might get gas poisoning still.
Yeah. There are still dangerous fumes coming from the volcano.
Yeah. But it is
They might
cool,
be
but
they might be invisible, but they are deadly.
Yeah. But just the pictures that are further away are just as cool as the ones that are super close, because the super close ones are filled with smoke anyway, so you can't see anything.
Olsen, status report. What's the price?
Yeah, you said, what was your price? You said
12,500 Icelandic kroners per person.
Martha, what do you say?
25.
Asked about the price of the trip. Birgir says it's about 44,000 kroners.
Per trip or per person?
That doesn't say, because it's I don't know, that's the problem, because on the website they don't have this tour there. It's only in the news article.
You just have to go there and be like, I am a famous Instagrammer, Twitcher, YouTuber,
I would like to go and live stream.
Yeah.
And I would like to do this for
now.
free.
Oh, I'm lagging
This
again.
is good advertisement for your company and for your tour. So I would like to get this for free. And if you have any accommodation for me as well, I would love that. Not gonna lie. I would definitely recommend it on my Instagram and on my live streams on twitch.tv, where I have 150 followers, loyal followers, who would all be very could very easily come and go on your tour. You know, if you look at it economically, 150 times 44,000. You know what that is? That's a lot of money.
True. No, but our plan is to walk like in the early morning
In
to
the
see
lava.
the sun, like everything light up. We want to see it in dark and also normal. Like we want to see it during nighttime. It's much
Who are
cooler.
you
at
going
night.
with?
One person, if we go,
Exposed.
and that person has a friend who is there now, and he's telling us the details where he's hiking from. It should take 2 hours one way if we go correct place. So
Where
it's
he's
not
hiding
as long
from?
hike.
Yeah,
Hiking.
Oh,
I also heard
I was
hiding.
like, why
I'm
is he hiding? It's not banned to go there. He
The
just
place
has a
where he's
little
hiding
hole in the
from, it's
ground,
only
like
2
staring
hours.
at the lava.
Lava does see me. I see lava.
If it can't see you,
Oh.
it can't get you.
It's 44,000 per person.
Damn.
Because I see here a geothermal tour. It's approximately the same trip is 50,000 per person. And like around Reykjavik, only flight there is 28,000 to 32,000 per person. So it's expensive.
Do it.
But also, you're an influencer and a celebrity. You're the Prince of Iceland.
Yeah.
You can get a big discount. You know,
Yes.
they probably need some people to go on those flights. They're probably none queuing up.
And they would definitely not
It's a
choose
long
any of
list.
the like Instagram model girls. Mm-mm.
I will send them nudies, no problem.
Oh,
If they want nudies, then I'll just send it. I'm
you'll
desperate.
take
If you
a
don't
booty-
give me,
you'll take
if
a
you don't
booty
give me
pop
this for
picture
free,
from the helicopter.
True.
Olsen is gonna be like, if you don't give me this for free, I'm gonna send you nudes of myself.
But I can imagine the butt picture. I'd be like this.
Ooh,
And the butt is like popping out over the volcano and pooping also. No.
oh, also,
And you
that's a
say,
bit too much.
this volcano is not the only thing erupting here.
you. So many years. But hopefully the volcano won't stop in the next 3 days. I will cry then. Because I said last time when Fimmvörður
Yeah.
House erupted, I was
Yeah,
like, next volcano eruption, I will hike there.
yeah, I also missed that one.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
kind of far away from us. Where
It
we
is
live.
very far away.
It's very
It's on,
far
on the
away.
other side of the country.
Yeah.
I
This is
saw it from an
manageable.
airplane, but
Yeah.
That's better than nothing.
yeah,
Yeah, I
but
saw
that's when
things
it
around-
had kind of stopped. But I saw like the smoke coming from it. It was pretty cool.
You were like, oh, the earth is farting.
Just
It was
like
pretty
me.
cool. I think I've said that story on the stream before because I was watching Marley and Me on the airplane and I was crying, and then the guy said, like, the pilot said, like, if you look to your left, you could say Eyjafjallajökull, and then everyone rushed to look out the windows, and
True.
I was on that side, and I was like,
Yeah, you said it, I remember it.
yeah. I talked about it, I think, in one of the Christmas shows or something.
Christmas show. Woo, it's a show now.
It
Crazy
always
things
is.
that happen. So how is the vaccination going in Denmark and Sweden? Let's go there.
Slowly.
Well, yeah, it was paused because they had to investigate.
Yeah, the controversial one.
Yeah. That the Icelandic news has a propaganda against.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'm not reading the news about the situation anymore. I've got so like.
Yeah,
skip
I
it.
don't really, but Baldur has been keeping an eye on it, and he showed me like MP Atlas very has kind of a propaganda against that one AstraZeneca or whatever it's called, and
True.
they like. Yeah, and after Baldur told me, I started noticing it. I started getting news about it, and they were all like very, like there was one news article about that there was nothing wrong. Like it
Yeah.
said, like it was about the news article was about that they didn't find any link between, the vaccine and the blood clots. But the
Mhm.
picture they had for it was this super ominous picture of the vaccine. It was pretty funny. But yeah, they just always talk about how horrible the AstraZeneca one is, and yeah, they just have a big propaganda against it. And even in their articles, they are talking about that it hasn't been proved that it's linked to the AstraZeneca. but still they like make the news sound as if it does, but then they have one sentence like, there has not been any proof of a link between them. But the whole article, other than that one sentence, is like,
guilty.
It's an evil
until-
vaccine.
As everyone knows, it's guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah. And it said, like, there was one article that was like, 2 more people died after having the vaccine, something like that. And then if you read the article itself, it was like, both people were over 90 years old. And it has not been proven that they died because of the vaccine.
Or their age, who knows?
Could they have died because they were over 90 and maybe had some underlying issues? No, it was the vaccine. Yeah, they've just been counting every death after people have the vaccine. Like, if anyone dies after they had the vaccine, they count it as death because of the vaccine. On that news article.
Well, as everyone knows, Olsen is a strong anti-vaxxer, so I guess he's also against this AstraZeneca or whatever it's called vaccine against coronavirus.
Getting cancelled now.
Yeah, because when I got my vaccination when I was a child, I got dyslexia.
And autism.
And then also
and
I got
autism.
left-handed. I'm not left-handed
Yeah.
now because of, like, injections.
Yes.
It's because of the vaccine.
And you also have to remember the autism.
Yeah, true. And the raging boner I get in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because of the vaccination.
It's all because of the vaccination. When I'm like breaking into houses, I'm like, I was vaccinated, guys.
I was vaccinated. I can't help myself.
I'm a kleptomaniac. I hope we'll
dear.
get cancelled now after we
Yeah, I think you
lightheartedness.
are. That's just life. That's what you get.
True.
It's because of the vaccinations. That's why you got cancelled.
True.
You wouldn't have gotten cancelled if you hadn't had the vaccinations.
True. And now I know, and when I would get cancelled, you would distance yourself from it, like, oh, I can't believe we were close to him. Oh.
Yeah.
Why were we ever close to a person that got vaxxed?
Yeah.
Of course, this is all in joke,
Yes.
in jest.
We are very much in favor of vaccinations.
In fact, I'm actually getting vaccinated on Tuesday. Not for the coronavirus though.
I was jealous.
It's for
What are you doing?
TBE. I don't know what it's called. It's something you get from ticks.
Oh.
Very
Ooh.
like common problem here in the Nordic countries.
No.
Not in Iceland, but it's getting more and more common in like Sweden and Norway. Where
we have it in Reykjavik. I think they are starting to appear here, like
Yeah,
this
yeah,
tiny
yeah.
bug that comes.
They started a few years ago in Iceland. In like
that's terrible news.
the summer house places around
Yeah.
Reykjavik.
Yeah, because you usually get these when you're out in the forest or something.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they bite on.
Thank God.
And
I have not gotten one yet. I'm very happy.
I've seen 2
Ew.
in my whole life.
In your bed.
No,
In his
What-
bed?
one-
What?
I don't know
one
where they are.
one
In the
that had
forest.
bitten one that had
Came to your
bitten
house.
my wife, and I helped her pull it out. And one when I was out in the forest walking about, and I saw one on my pants,
Yeah, I've had that happen as well.
and I kind of flicked it away. I was like, okay,
Yeah. Yeah,
Like, not today.
not
Martin had
today.
gotten some on. He got one like on his inner thigh one time, which was pretty weird because he was wearing pants. But
Yeah, they usually like warm places, like
Yeah.
crevices, and so they.
Crap.
and our dog has gotten it.
Oh yeah,
But then we got like a anti-tick thing for her, and she hasn't
Yeah, I
got
think-
one since that.
I think it's very common that animals get these.
Yeah, it is. I've seen like
Dogs
our
and cats.
relatives' cats had like a lot of them.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I saw one, was when I was staying with our relatives in Norway and their cat got one on her neck.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Oh boy.
But when I went to the Scout Jamboree in Sweden, I saw a lot of ticks, but luckily I didn't get one. I remember one girl that I
Nice.
was friends with, she got one on her eyebrow. We were all just
Ooh.
sitting and talking, and then we were like, "What? You have something on your eyebrow now?" And yeah, it was a tick.
Yep. There you have to get like pliers.
Yeah.
It's like special
Ew.
thing, and you have to grab it as I think as close to the
Yeah.
close to the whatever as possible as the
Yeah.
And then
the,
twist.
the mouth. I don't remember if you have to twist. You have to do something and then pull it out
I think you have to
gently or
twist.
something.
Oh.
And you have to be careful not to squeeze the body, because then you might squeeze and like squeeze
Yeah.
the blood back into your system, and then you can get it's
I
more
think-
likely
I
that you
think
get a
the
disease.
twisting is to like break the suction without squeezing the body. So
Yeah.
you twist so that it releases you.
I don't remember what you
Nasty.
had to do.
I don't want ticks.
It is
Yeah,
nasty,
I'm
and I
very
hope they
lucky.
never they don't stay in Iceland.
Yeah.
There's not enough.
They never bite me.
You're gonna get so many ticks this summer.
I hope, because I've been to around the Asian countries. There's a lot of bugs. People getting bitten left and right next to me, and I'm like, I'm so pale. Nobody wants to bite me.
You're
Do you,
so
do you get
lucky.
bitten by mosquitoes?
Nope.
Oh,
I
you're
like
very
mosquitoes
lucky.
love me.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, people like, when we went to India, they were all like, oh, you have to put like things on you to propel them from me. I was like, I've been here for a week. I don't know what.
Yeah.
When I
Mosquitoes
was
quite
in
love me.
Yeah, when I was in Vietnam, I went to like a what's it called, a monkey sanctuary or something like that, and they told us to put some, spray, some mosquito spray on,
repellent, yeah.
mosquito spray on, and I did it, but I didn't put it on my socks, and like after just a few minutes, I had been bitten through the socks
Yeah.
like 6 or 7 times or something like that,
Yeah.
and then we pulled the spray out and sprayed the socks.
Yeah, last
That
summer,
delicious blood.
like I didn't get that many during the summer, but then by the end of the summer, like in August, the mosquitoes went crazy and just bit me left and right all the time, and they were ruthless. They would do it through clothes,
Yeah,
and they wouldn't
You
stop.
have
and,
delicious
like,
blood. You have delicious
I
blood.
guess so.
yeah. We do.
I have bad blood, I guess.
And
Bad blood.
luckily, they don't love Balder that much, but he does get bitten. But he's allergic to them, so when he does get bitten, it's
I
not a beautiful
also-
sight. I also
I
like
am-
when I get bitten, it stays itchy for like 3 weeks or something.
I am also allergic to mosquitoes, so my bites get like the size of, I don't know, 50 crown Icelandic.
Wow. Is
His
it like
gets-
little just dot you get, normal dots? Like if
Yeah,
it's normal, like
Like the red
Yeah.
ones. Balder
Just
gets
like a small red dot that's
his
a bit
gets, like,
inflated.
the size of the palm of your hand.
Yeah,
And it gets super swollen and usually turns purple and is like bleeding on the inside, and
Yeah.
it's nasty looking.
and it's
Like,
like super
sometimes he
warm
gets-
to the touch as well.
Yeah. Sometimes if
It's-
he gets it on the leg, he can't walk, and it's
Yeah, yeah.
it's pretty wild.
can't relate.
I've had that like
You're so lucky.
I've had it on my like calf, and it's
Yeah.
like my whole calf is like swollen.
Yeah.
Muscular, looks more muscular.
It's
Oh.
like I feel like it's like I feel like pressure
Yeah.
building up in my calf, so it's like difficult. It
It
like
looks
hurts to
so-
walk.
It looks so sore because the skin is so tight,
Yeah, it's
and
terrible.
it gets like shiny and weird.
And you can buy like antihistamine or something like that, which is
Yeah.
like to work against it. Never
Doesn't
works for me. Doesn't work. Just makes it worse, if anything.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, Balder has had to go to the hospital a few times. Yeah.
I haven't had it that bad.
No, one time we thought he had like blood poisoning because he got like a red line up his hand.
Yeah.
When he got bitten on the thumb, his thumb went huge, like in Great
Yeah,
Shirani
whoa.
Suka. And
Big thumbs.
then he got like a red line all the way up his hand. So I was like, oh, he has blood poisoning.
Yep.
And my
better
mom
go
has
to the
always
hospital.
said, like, when you get a red line, you go to the hospital right away. And
Yes.
we, like, called the doctor and we were like, he has a red line, he probably has blood poisoning. And they were like, nah, it's fine. And I was like,
What?
You were like, excuse me?
no. Like,
I don't
even
like
if they
these
don't
Danish
think that's
doctors.
They should check, because blood poisoning is very serious. You can die very quickly from it. But yeah, then
That's why I chose Denmark, Martha. That's why I chose to go there, I guess. Hmm?
Denmark has pretty shit healthcare. Like, it's free, but it's shit. But
Hot
yeah,
take.
I insisted that they let him come to the hospital, and they did in the end. And they barely checked it. They were like, "No, it's not blood poisoning," and luckily it wasn't. But still shit.
They didn't check it and he died, and that's why I hate Danish healthcare.
Yes.
Yeah. I tried to kill him, but it didn't work.
Yes. Gosh darn it.
Martha exposed trying to kill Baldur.
That's just life.
That's life.
But maybe I get bitten by ticks and I don't think about it because I don't notice it. Could be.
You would know if you got bitten by ticks, because they
Yes.
stay on you. They don't let you go.
The
Is
bird. No, the bird.
The bird.
You mean mosquitoes?
the bug.
Yeah.
Do you
the
mean
bug.
mosquitoes or ticks?
Or both.
You would know
Yeah.
if you got bitten by a tick.
Yeah, tick don't go off your body unless you take it off.
They
Okay.
can
It
they
like
can
latches
okay.
onto
grow
you.
in
It has like
size.
hooks.
Okay. I have not had that issue. I hope that is
Yeah.
still here. I guess.
You would
You
know.
can see
It's
you
like
can see
sucking your
videos.
blood and gets bigger and bigger and like turns
Oh.
red when it has a lot of blood.
You can see videos of like animals having ticks, and they're like they're big. They get really big. They fill
seen
up with
bedbugs, that's
blood.
But some people don't feel mosquito bites at all, and they are very lucky. Because, like I said, mine
That-
stay itchy for 3 weeks, and it's so horrible.
I could be like that. I don't just
Yeah.
feel it. I'm like this. Huh?
Yeah, could be.
Also,
Because
you
I'm
probably
so
get
pale,
you probably get bit every once in a while, but you just don't get a reaction.
because
Yeah.
I'm so strong and muscular.
Yes, that's
Sure.
the reason.
Sure.
We're just losers. We're
Mhm.
too weak.
I'm so cool. Yeah. You just have to be pale.
I am pale. Look at me.
Yeah. You have direct sunlight on you. Like now, I'm white.
Olsen is pretty white.
I'm in the shadow now. Still
Oh, no.
pale.
Okay.
I'm looking pretty
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah, you're
you
looking
look-
tanned.
you look tan.
Might be because I'm in the shade.
I don't know. You're
Still,
looking.
no,
You have
you're
quite
more yellow
warm
than us.
skin tone right now.
Ooh.
Have you
We
been?
don't have
Yeah,
that.
and you have like a million freckles as well. I noticed when we were on
That
the
is true.
chat earlier today.
I have a lot of freckles. They've started popping up, you know.
Your videos
Oh,
are
there's a
before.
fly in here.
Yeah, I always get a lot of freckles during the summer.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I used to get them when I was younger. I still get freckles now, but just
Okay.
not as much as you. Sad.
Is that good to get freckles or?
It's just a part of you, Olsen.
Yeah,
A
it's
part of
not,
your identity. You know, you wouldn't get it because you're not a freckle guy.
Mm-hmm.
like technically it is sun damage, so. But I just love freckles, so I'm jealous.
Yeah, you just go more to the sun, Martha, and get sun damage, then you get more.
But
Yep,
I
that's how
wear
it works.
Sunscreen.
Your face did not tell the truth.
I
This
do.
is a
I
weird
wear
thing.
sunscreen every day, even if I'm inside the whole day.
I put night moisturizer cream on me every day, but not sunscreen.
I put sunscreen on every day, and you're a person that's super scared of wrinkles, so you should as well.
But I use like anti-wrinkle thingies. I do a lot of things.
Sunscreen is the only thing that works the best.
Yeah, but I don't go outside when it's sunny, so it's okay.
Olsen,
but
do you
it
have more
also,
wrinkles than
like-
me?
I just have sits like here. I have
Ew.
here.
Olsen,
I still get
it's
them.
disgusting.
I'm still young. That's why I get them. Yes.
You can see I have some freckles.
Yep.
And you have baggy eyes. I can see that too.
Yes. Well, that's just how I was born.
I always have
It's
baggy eyes,
just-
and I always.
yeah.
Don't do this with your Annie. Don't do this. Like, don't know you're making wrinkles now. Stop it, Martha. This is a no-no. See, I can.
What are you saying, Olsen? Can't hear you.
You don't do this. You don't want these yet.
We
I'm
can do what we
practicing-
want. You don't
I'm practicing
know what we want.
my muscles on my forehead. My forehead muscles.
Like these one are okay. That means you smile a lot, but I don't smile a lot, so it's okay. I don't have a lot there. Like the crow's nest.
Crow's nest. You mean crow's feet?
Crow's feet.
Yes, I have them.
Yeah, you smile too much. Stop it. I need to get like lip fillers and liposuction. No.
Some Botox, maybe.
No, just use sunscreen.
Fine, I will use sunscreen.
Thank
What
you.
sunscreen are you using, Martha? And why is it so good for your skin?
Because it
Tell us.
protects it from sun rays.
Ooh,
And
But then you don't get tanned.
you can still
that is
get-
a common misconception. Also,
and I
you
don't-
still
I
get
thought
tanned
you
even if
liked
you use
being
sun.
pale,
sunscreen.
Olsen.
I know, I love it. But I don't get tanned even though I don't wear
Me
sunscreen.
neither. And if I get tanned, I turn like this weird orange color, which I don't like. I don't want to be drunk.
But I want to try like the brown brunko cream, the brown cream thing. I don't know
Okay.
what suntan lotion cream. I don't know what it's called in English.
It's just self-tanning cream.
Self-tan.
Tanning cream.
Yeah, self-tan.
I want to try it for some reason.
You should do it.
I should do a video how to put sun tanning cream on.
I've done that once.
Just don't make yourself too dark, Olsen.
I made myself super dark.
How long does it last on you?
Depends on what you can just scrub it off.
Oh, okay.
And
so
also
if I
depends
just-
on what you get. Like some last for a long time, but some are just like you scrub it off in your next shower.
because
I
it would
got
be
it,
bad
like-
if I-
It's kind of weird. My old school had like a salsa dance. They called it, and they were like, if you don't put tan cream on, you can't come in. Which obviously, like, they couldn't turn you away if you didn't, but it's kind of weird thinking about it now that everyone had to put, like, as dark of a self-tanner as you could.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
Because I think if I would put it, I would get immediately cancelled. They would get too brown.
Get
So
some-
I'm kind of scared of it.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I'm too lazy for that kind of stuff. And also, I don't mind being pale.
Me too.
Pale skin.
I just want freckles.
Then you have to be. That's so hard to get now. You want freckles. You don't want to get tan. What do you want? Pick one. Or
I
pick both.
get freckles way more than I get tan, so I do get freckles in the summer.
Nice.
I'm just not as lucky as Dippy.
Yeah, I'm a lucky man. I have a perfect butt and freckles.
Yeah.
And then we learn did has skin cancer. That's why I has the freckles. It was
That's
sign all
why you
along.
need to put on sunscreen.
Yeah, and also go regularly to the doctor, which I don't.
Yes. And keep an
Uh,
eye on all your
To
moles.
do a checkup, go to the skin doctor,
True.
I have very
orthodontist.
few moles,
I have no
so
idea
it's
what an
pretty easy to
orthodontist
keep
is,
an
by
eye
the way.
on my moles.
Ooh. I have so
Or
many.
birthmarks or whatever.
I have so many
Okay,
birthmarks.
I have a lot of tiny ones. Hope
I
that's
don't.
okay.
Do you
have
see my
freckles?
arm? My arm is full of freckles
Yes.
Oh.
and a few birthmarks as well.
Yes.
But how do you know what's a birthmark and what's a freckle?
There's a difference, Olsen. You just, you have to be
If
a
you
freckle
know, you
boy
know.
to know.
If you know, yeah. I'm gonna be like, these are all freckles. They're just popping up everywhere.
Wow. And they're all weirdly shaped and weird color.
Yeah.
This one is super dark and tiny. I wonder what that means. That is growing bigger.
And it hurts a bit, and there's some redness around it.
No, they have closed the zone closer to the volcano eruption. They said
Good.
it's a no-no zone now.
Good.
Yeah, good, because
Boo, then I
people
don't
were
wanna go
getting
there.
pretty stupid. I mean, you
Boo.
can still hike close to it, right?
Boo! No, boo. Yeah,
Olsen
you
wanted to
there.
jump on top of the volcano, jump
Yeah.
into the
Jump
into the
in.
crater, and be like blown out like all the other things there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the video how to volcano. You know, I need to do it for my audience.
That's right.
Yeah,
You have
a
a
big video.
you have a dedication to your audience to do it.
Yeah, yeah. You can see the picture there where the nono zone is, where the lava is like inching around it. So it's probably gonna get close very soon. That's why I don't want people to be there.
I loved when I was reading about the
What?
Martha disappeared. It's okay. When I was reading about the eruption, like before it happened, there was another place where they thought it would erupt, where there was like lots of earthquakes, and they were like, oh, we might have to do something about the electrical poles, but you know, we can probably put up like a barrier or something, or just cool the area around the pole, the electric, what's it called?
What are you talking about? The electric pole? I'm so electric what?
No. Where you have like
The
poles,
lines?
tree
Electric
poles
lines?
that bring the electric lines.
Ah!
What's it called?
I don't know
Oh
what it's
my
called
God.
in English.
Just electric pole, I guess.
There were like a few of those close by, and they were like, oh, what should we do about them? And they were like, well, if there's an eruption, we can probably, we have a bit of time. It's going to be a slow eruption, so we can just like put up a small barrier or something. It's probably fine.
Yeah. I mean,
Or-
this
or,
place that is the no-no zone isn't even like a lot of people are
No-no
down
zone.
there, but the no-no zone, like I guess that's where our relative went up to the top where you
Mhm.
can see the lava coming out.
I have to
Sent
check.
a message like, why did you go to the no-no zone?
It wasn't a no-no zone at the time.
Yeah, but you had a children. Children never go to no-no zone.
It wasn't a no-no zone. No, but still, you can stay very close. You can get very close to it. It's just that very specific spot where there isn't lava, but it still gets very close to the actual volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oi.
You shouldn't be there. You can also, very easily if there's a bit more lava movement, you can get closed off.
Yeah.
Yes, that's.
I mean, when
the
it
one.
starts to roll, it happens super quickly.
Yeah.
And even if it is like a very small and slow one right now, it's unpredictable. Like you can't really tell.
Yeah, it can't get hard
What's
than
gonna
it act and goes everywhere.
Yes.
Just
Yeah. So it says in like their
You might just see Olsen and
announcement. In their announcement, they're like, yeah, if they've decided that to close this area because the crater, or not the crater, the where the lava is coming up from might change like shape, so the lava is gonna pour out another way, like in a different direction, and it can happen very quickly, and this direction, the lava can just flow through this area very quickly.
Yeah, and people are getting super close, and they are looking through their phones to take pictures, so their reaction time isn't very quick either. So
yeah, but the sad thing is I didn't buy the camera I want to own now. The action camera.
Oh
The
no.
360-degree action camera.
Damn, 360
now you won't be
degrees.
famous.
I know, because it records in 360 video and you edit it. It's also like steady shot, steady cam. So it's like perfect. You can control the flow, and if you want to see 360 or just one direction and control everything after you record it.
Damn, Olsen.
I know.
Why didn't you buy it?
Because it's expensive. I'm broke.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it's
Take
expensive.
out a loan. God.
God.
I already have a big loan.
More.
Just take out a second mortgage on your house, man.
Yeah.
You cannot take mortgage anymore in Iceland.
No. I have no idea. That's just like a classic thing in the movies. Like, I had to take out a second mortgage on my house.
Yeah.
And I have no idea how that works.
No, I don't understand it.
Ooh, I have a random cooking question for you guys.
Yes.
So
I'm ready.
I'm gonna.
What's for dinner?
Chicken broth.
Yes.
Do you think will be okay with like meat, like beef, like
Chicken?
goulash meat?
Chicken
Broth?
broth,
Chicken
yes.
broth and goulash.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Then I don't need to buy like meat broth. Like chicken broth is okay, not like
Have you made your own chicken broth?
I think he's talking about the bouillon.
no. I bought like the liquid broth
Oh, okay.
Liquid broth, yeah.
because if the bouillon takes too long to like let's like
Yeah.
Also, if
Yeah,
you want
we
it quicker,
we
you
use
can just
chicken broth for everything, so it's perfectly fine. When we
Yeah,
change.
because I'm
chicken broth.
Japanese curry.
Chicken broth fits with most things.
Perfect. Because Japanese curry would be perfect.
If you want to make
Makes
chicken
everything
broth
yummy.
with the cubes, you can just boil up a bit of water, place it in a container with the cube, and it dissolves very quickly, and then you can
Yeah,
pour it in.
That's how they do it in restaurants.
Olsen, that's how I do it in the
But in
restaurants.
America, you can buy like big like,
Jugs.
boxes of stock. But here you can buy like a tiny pack of little bit of broth.
You just have to
You-
make your own.
Hand for hand.
We make
Yeah, you can
our
also
own.
make
It's
your
pretty
own.
Easy.
Yeah, but this broth is so good. It's Asian broth.
Okay.
I can believe that it's pretty good if it's Asian broth. You know
But
what they
it's
make
very
with
easy and cheap to make your own.
yeah, you know what they make with chicken stock in Asia?
Bones.
Fish.
Ramen.
No.
Ramen is just
Wait. Martha says fish. You said ramen and
I was just making a guess. I wanted to know what it was.
Oh.
I was not
Oh.
telling the truth. I was guessing. I
you know
was
what
thinking-
ramen is? Ramen is just chicken stock,
yes.
pretty much,
Yes.
with
Yes,
ramen
and-
noodles and some extra stuff. But the base is chicken stock.
True.
I
That's the
just-
everything nation.
Yeah, I just guessed fish because the fish, like the dry fish in Iceland that is hanging at the harbor in our town, is sold
waiting
to
for us.
Africa to be used in
In
chicken soup. So, yeah, they use it
Delicious.
in chicken soup. So I was like, maybe they use fish for chicken broth. I don't know.
Talking
Magical
about
things.
talking about dried fish, I am getting some in a week.
Nice.
From where?
You know why? It's almost Easter, and there are companies selling like Icelandic products in the Nordic countries.
Yeah.
It's very expensive. So, but I
Yes.
bought like Easter eggs, like the big chocolate eggs from Iceland,
Yes.
for the whole family, and bought some candy as well.
Chorizo.
Bought a bit of candy, and I bought some dried fish, and gonna get it in a week.
Ow.
It's gonna be delicious.
I could of course ship it to you. I love to give gifts. I already give Marta Easter eggs. Why didn't I say another name?
Yes. You gave me like the small Easter eggs. Very good.
And I knew it was no way that Marta likes because her mom was like, I think she liked this one. I was like, no way, serious. It's the only thing she loves. The other one, she was like, bonus. It's much cheaper. I was like, go. And Marta will say no and spit it out. Be like,
I would eat it. It's good. It's just not as good.
have you eaten
It's
the
like-
gummy bears yet?
No, I would have sent you a video if I had.
Live stream it.
I'll do it on the live
Icelandic
stream
girl in
tonight.
Denmark eats gummy bears.
If you come watch my live stream tonight, I'll do it for you.
He might even give you some bits.
Yeah, I'm going to a meeting soon with your Fasha and regarding work, and I know that can take a long time when a certain person is there working in the reception. Starting with a B.
Whoa,
Is it you
your
also?
voice went so deep and bubbly when
Yeah.
you said it. Like,
As he would say-
It
and
starts
that person
with
would say
a-
like, that person would say, "Don't go, don't
Yes.
go."
She doesn't like it when people leave.
She has attachment issues.
Yes.
No, leaving issues.
Yes.
Also, and then you have to be tough. Give her tough love and say, "No,
I
I'm
need
going
to
away."
go watch Marta eat gummy bears.
Yeah, and
Marta,
also I need to cook my curry.
Marta needs my support.
Curry. Oh.
I know you can do this alone. I believe in you.
You're a strong woman.
Strong, independent woman. And now I just need to support another woman in my life that is not as strong or independent.
Oh, I'm gonna use this now. You're a strong independent woman. I'm just gonna leave you here. Goodbye. Are you gonna use your phone as your camera, Marta?
No.
It's much better. The quality is amazing. You know that.
I don't care. I don't have a stand like you.
Buy one tiny.
I actually have a.
No, I'd rather
have
just
a,
buy
stand
a
for my
cable
phone.
and use my camera.
True.
That's very
I need
true.
a new camera
Very
also.
true.
You need to make more money, guys, so I can buy me a new cameras.
Well, today's sponsor is Icelandic candy.
Yay!
You want some candy? Buy
I
Icelandic
wish.
candy.
I wish.
We need to do a website of the dropships. We need a dropship website. We need to sell something from AliExpress to make money.
No. You can do that. I won't be involved.
Why? It's not illegal. People just
It's
have option to
shitty.
buy more or pay less. They can choose. I will write a thank you note. But yeah, we have talked long and hard now, so I think we should stop right now.
I think Olsen needs to go visit his masturbatorium.
No, I need to start cutting down chopping because it's slow cooking curry. It takes
Oh, I
about
thought you
2
meant-
hours just to cook.
I thought you were going to say you need to cut down the time you're spending in the masturbatorium. It's too much.
Olsen, before we stop, tell us about your curry. What's in it?
I'm starting the curry.
What's in the curry? What ingredients? And carrots, okay.
Onion.
Onion.
Mushrooms depending on the mood, but I own mushrooms now, so I have to have it.
What kind of mushrooms?
We only have one type of mushroom in Iceland, you didn't know.
Okay, yeah, white mushrooms.
Yes. I didn't want to specify the race of the mushroom, but you did. So.
Oh my god, I feel like this whole podcast has just been the cancel episode. What the heck?
And,
What are you guys doing? I'm trying to be a good
And-
person here.
and potatoes, of course.
Potatoes in your curry, okay, yeah.
And then I'm gonna try. I use chicken usually, but now I'm gonna try the goulash meat. But we don't have the specific, like the correct meat they have in Japan for this. So I'm
Okay.
trying goulash. It's
Okay,
all.
what's
Not much in it.
what's the curry thing then?
Oh, you have to have special. It will become brown because Japanese curry is brown. So you have to buy the bouillon from Japan, and I bought a stack of it online. I love it so
Okay.
much. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, I usually make Thai curry, so I don't know how Japanese curry is actually.
It's brown and it's delicious.
And tell
Brown and
us
delicious,
in
that's good.
Japanese how it is.
Yeah, you have seen it in anime. I thought you watched anime. I thought you talked about the last episode.
I
But
watch
also,
anime.
tell us in Japanese the taste of your food.
Unami.
Unami, isn't it umai?
Umai.
Umai!
Sugoi.
Umai, sugoi. We're so good at Japanese. Dogi dogi.
Delicious.
We're so
Okay,
good
that's
at
it.
Japanese.
That's it from us, guys. We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, friends. I'm waving you if you can't hear it. I'm waving now. Bye.
Bye bye.